So we're going to look at two mortgages in this segment. This guy, Tory MP George Freeman.
Mr. Speaker, one of the most difficult experiences for any member of this House is speaking to those at the sharp end of this government's cost of living crisis. So nobody could fail to be moved by the plight of the member for Mid Norfolk. His mortgage has gone up £1,200 a month. He's been forced to quit his dream job to pay for it. A Tory MP counting the cost of Tory chaos.
And this guy, Phil, who works at Iceland. This isn't really Phil, by the way, it's just a promotional shot for Iceland's delivery service. But for today, this guy's going to stand in for Phil. First, let's hear about Phil's mortgage.
This week, I met one of the employees at Iceland in Warrington, Phil. Laughing at an employee at Iceland who's struggling with his mortgage. Shame. He told me that his mortgage is going up by a staggering £1,000 a month, Prime Minister. He doesn't want other averages, other people, other stories. That's what's happening to him.
So Phil's mortgage is going to go up by £1,000 a month. We don't know how much Phil's original mortgage payments were, but let's say it's the average of £660 a month. So now Phil's going to be paying £1,660 a month, which is £19,920 a year. Let's call that 20,000. Let's say Phil's 38, so his average salary is going to be £34,000 a year, and after tax, take home is £26,500. So once Phil's paid his mortgage, he has £6,500 a year left to live on. OK, so now let's look at Tory MP George Freeman. He was on £118,000 a year, and he said that wasn't enough to live on. We'll round that up to £120,000, which means his take-home is £73,000. He says his mortgage is now £2,000 a month, so that's £24,000 a year. So we'll take that £24,000 off of the £73,000 that he has take-home, and that still leaves him with £49,000 a year to live off of. And that's pretty good going. So let's remind ourselves, Phil has £6,500 to get by on, and George has £49,000 to live off of. Oh my heart bleeds for George. Click here to see Sunak laughing in the face of Phil from Iceland.